Our public information series, Journal TV will be displaying public issues of a wide variety, and in Clifton Forge, one of these issues is the upgrading of Washington Park. We asked a couple of town officials to join us today, but they had other commitments, and we happened to run into Councilman Irvin, who nicely agreed to help us explain what the proposals are to fix Washington Park. Welcome, Jeff.
Thank you for having me.
This show is being sponsored by Vic's Restaurant, and we're very appreciative of that. And so what we're going to do is look at some slides of the park, and then at the end of the show, we're going to look at two plans, and I want to emphasize, they're just initial plans. The committee, the Parks and Trails Committee, meets once a month on the second Monday of every month, and they want input, they want people to come and share their ideas. And so what we're going to present today are just two of those ideas as everybody tries to pay attention to a park that very much needs some upgrading. So here we go. Jeff, this is the entrance of the park off Main Street, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
What we have planned here is this is the old picnic shelter, which after it rains, you get a lot of water comes down off the hill and comes into the shelter. What we have planned here is to work on some of these tables and redo them, and maybe a couple-inch pad under here of concrete or asphalt.
Okay. Let's see what's next. And so this is a close-up of
This
that
is a
pad.
close-up of the.
And so what would be nice is to have that be concrete.
It would be either concrete or asphalt.
Okay.
Maybe 2 or 3 inches thick, so the water, when it runs, it won't run into the shelter.
It won't have to be you're sitting at the table in a bunch of mud and sticks. What's next?
These are the bathrooms, and they needed a lot of work. We've done work on the inside of them as of now. Some painting has been done, new flush valves, new windows, and I think some new painted the doors. We're going to put some new doors on this too.
Well, let's hope. That doesn't really look like it's up to snuff. Now, has it had a new roof?
I ain't for sure on the roof. When I went in and both of them inspected them, there was no leakage from the roof, none on the ceiling.
Okay.
This is the other side of the bathroom, which is either the boys or the girls. This is an old drain that somebody in the past had vandalized and stole the grate, and was nothing there, and that's about 10, 12 foot deep.
Good grief, that would have been a real safety. Well, apparently, the drain is not in the right or ideal spot.
Yes.
Right, and all this, folks, takes money, and I don't know what the state of the budget is, but I think it's fairly accurate to say that these proposed changes haven't been funded in any way. However, 3 individuals within the last month, 2 have given $1,000 and another has given $500 to get things going, and that was very nice. So we'll take a look at a little bit more of the park as it is now.
This is the new basketball goals we just put in, and there's part of the court that we'll try to get resurfaced and repainted.
And that basketball facility is probably used a great deal, isn't it?
Yeah, that's probably one of the highest things used over there.
Okay, let's see what's next.
This is an old piece of the playground equipment, which needs to probably come out when we put some new in.
Now, hasn't some of the older equipment been removed?
Some of the 2 or 3 pieces of the older equipment have been removed. We still have our swings, there's the basketball court, and we have put some new picnic tables and redone some of them over there in the future.
Let's see if there's.
There's the swings.
And are the swings in pretty good condition?
Swings are in pretty good shape to be that older model.
But apparently, at some point, and I don't know when this was, the grills that are behind this, weeds had grown over the top of them, and some people didn't even know there were grills available. So are they being fixed up, or are they proposed to?
They'll be fixed up and cleaned up and either bought out a little bit and put out in here where everybody wants them, where they can get to them.
Okay, let's see what's next.
This is the old tennis court that they took the fence down and have resurfaced it, and as of now we don't know if we're going to make a whole shelter out of this or a half shelter and put some tables on the other half. The community don't know right now what they want to do with that part.
Okay, let's see what's next. This is just a slide showing the entrance to the new trail.
This is the new, well, not really new, but the parking lot that they put the old asphalt millings on for the to be new parking. But maybe in the, as you see here, that's okay.
That's fine.
This is the old version that we looked at, and this is the existing. This would be existing parking.
Okay.
This is the tennis courts, and these are 5 picnic shelters and the old basketball court. And
Just out of curiosity, why 5 picnic shelters? You anticipated that kind of demand?
the community says they can use that many, but they're not real big picnic shelters. They're probably 12 by 12. I think we discussed. They're
Okay.
small picnic shelters.
Anyway, so multiple families can use the park
Yes.
as opposed to really being stretched with one right now.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else on this graphic that you want to talk about?
Now this, yeah, like I say, this is the old one, or this is the new one here. It's got the, and this is the cornhole pad that we are trying to put in. I think it's like 50 by 50 or 40 by 40.
And that's a popular
And
activity.
that's a popular activity, this park, and it will be marked off for different levels for different age groups of the cornhole.
Has the committee discussed a total amount of money that it would take to do the proper upgrading of the park?
Not as yet.
Not yet. No. Let's see what's next. This is our sponsor, Vic's Restaurant. We're very appreciative of their support, and we really appreciate you taking the time to come in and talk to us today, Jeff.